I'm Bree Pettis.
Hi, I'm Jeff Rutsky.
Together, we're going to show you how to use the CraftROBO.
It's a X-Acto knife on wheels. It's a robot that cuts with an X-Acto knife just like a printer.
The CraftROBO is really popular with paper engineers, scrapbookers, and people who do origami.
And kirigami.
Kirigami, what is that?
Well, it's like cutting paper, and you can fold it too.
Today we've got a great first project to get you started.
We're going to make a box that you can keep your buttons in, and it doesn't require any glue. You just cut and fold. I found this design in a packaging book, and then I modified it and put in my artwork and then added layers so I could cut and score on the CraftROBO.
So this is all printed out, it's got the registration marks on it, and we're ready to cut it. How do we do this?
We use a carrier sheet where we first put the artwork on. It's got the same kind of glue that Post-it notes have, so it allows your artwork to be stuck down pretty good, but it won't harm it when you remove it.
And then it goes into the CraftROBO.
That's right.
The next thing we have to do is put a blade in the CraftROBO. This is just like a printer, except instead of having a print head that puts color down on paper, there's a little blade here. And each of these different colored tips lets the blade show through just a little bit or a little bit more.
So Bree, the next thing we want to do is load the Cutting Master plugin. This is the control panel in order to tell the CraftROBO what to do and what layer to send.
And you just download this plugin and install it, and it becomes part of Illustrator.
Exactly. So we're going to turn off the print layer and turn on the cut lines and the score lines.
Okay, and so the red ones.
Now the red ones are going to be perforations, and those are going to be valley folds.
And then the blue ones?
The blue ones are where the blade is just going to graze the surface very lightly, and those are going to be mountain folds. Now it's ready for me to send the first layer. So I'm going to send the cut scores. The next step is to use a blade cap that allows you to cut all the way through the paper. So now I'm going to send it to do the perf scores. Now that it's done cutting the perf scores, I'm going to use the same blade cap to cut the cut lines all the way around. And all I have to do is say OK to tell it to send the layer. Now that we're done, we want to remove our carrier sheet and peel off our artwork.
Ooh.
When you peel off your artwork, you want to be really careful to not rip anything, so peel really slowly. So now you have your artwork all scored and cut and ready to fold into a box.
Let's do it.
What we want to do is fold the perforation folds first. Now we want to fold all of the mountain folds that we just grazed with the surface of the blade. Now that we have all our folds made, we're ready to assemble it into a box. Now that we have our two sides folded, we're ready to just close our box.
Ta-da! I'll put a link in the blog post so you can download the button box, check it out, customize it, make it your own, and then print and cut it out.